Alright, back here with part 3. Let us continue. And let's go to work. December 14th. Wait, we work a night shift? Good evening. Hey, Jill. Ah! This is something you don't hear every day. Boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. A white knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the counter. Wait. Do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable. And cool. And comfortable. And cool. And really, really cool. Hello. It's strange that you're late, Jill. Yeah, the traffic was... Ugh. Don't run. You have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. Hong Kong? Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warheads somewhere safe. The what? Where now? Nothing. Never mind. She seems happy. It's been tense these past couple of days. If she's somehow relaxed now, good. Are you all set? Yep. Alright. Alright, let's see. A neon glow lights. As well. Was I? All systems go. Will you remember me? Gotta remember that. So everything will be okay. March of the White Knight. New avatar. Those who dwell in shadows. Drive me wild. Nighttime maneuvers. Who was I? A star pierces the dark. Troubling news. Synthesis. Snowfall, I think I did. Yep. Guess that might enter lies within. Mamoto. Dawn approaches. All systems go. With renewed hope, we... Reminiscence. Will you remember me? Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey Brat, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get ya? What do you think I want, kid? The usual. Gee, I wonder what he wants. Here. Close. Partial credit. What? What? What brings you, Mr. Donovan? Today, we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I find myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday too. How did that come out? There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday I was turning the details of the interview. I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. We'll come a long way in the department of Lilin sex appeal, I tell ya. She was a Lilin then. Yes, one of those new fancy king class CH-1A models. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey you, the guy with that John face. Huh? Me? What the hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was that Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damn riots broke out. Seriously though. Did they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. Deus Ex anyone? No matter... No matter how many they have different capabilities. You put in between, it's still segregation. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. It's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around the cheap labor. Well, around cheap labor. And the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where... On second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Scholarship. That's no mean feat, Pat. Right. Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kinda excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised how easy Chinese can be. So you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was a pizza-faced pencil neck. And I wasn't gonna allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine, Canto, what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyways, surely a student with a scholarship can still... Yeah, Mars Blast too, right? Sure, on it. Mars Blast. 6 Bronson extract. Empowered Delta. 4 Flanagide. And 2 Karmatrine. One of these is enough to leave your face red like an actual planet. Spicy, manly, and strong. Yeah. Alright. I guess I'll believe your story. Right. So, I'm a bit interested in this interview you had. Can you tell me anything about it? You don't run any blogs, right? A microphone's hiding between your boobs? Do you have boobs at all? There's this one blog I wrote when I was 12. But it just fills me with shame. so I try to forget it exists. Okay then. It started with the same boring question. How are you? Why choose this place? How's the city? The tour? New single? Blah blah blah. It went by very quickly. It was the regular interview stencil, as we call it in the business. So I tried some fun questions afterwards. How big are your tits? Is it true that you don't wear underwear on stage? Are you still a virgin? How did she react? She answered them like it was the most natural thing on earth. I don't think I want to know what kind of questions other people have asked. I did it to get a reaction out of her, but she just took it in her stride. Huh. In case you were interested, the answer were 91 centimeters. 9 centimeters, depends on the costume, and no. I see. Her room backstage was filled to the brim with gifts of all sorts. Dolls, blue roses, chocolates, fruits. I'm pretty sure I saw at least 3 dildos in there too. Thanks for the info, I guess. That's too much info, but thanks anyway. You're lucky I'm in a good mood. Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really. I just finished an interview, and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something to delay the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason she just didn't. Kim. Most likely. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Did you have to pay or something? Basically. When that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay then. One last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. Want something bitter to wake him up. I wonder if some alcohol would help too. Grizzly Temple. This one's kinda unbearable. It's mostly for fans of the movie it was used in. Bitter promo blend. Like a small twist of the pile driver, putting more emphasis on the tongue burning and less on the throat burning. Doesn't burn as hard on the tongue, but you better not have a sore throat when drinking it. Got punch. It's supposed to be mean a punch made of innards, but the same actually describes what you feel drinking it. Tastes like old chocolate milk with its good smell intact. Some that say it tastes like caramel too. Maybe they got punched then. But bronze extract. I'll find it good. All aged and mixed. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. Man. That gal's producer was angry as fuck. Trying to negotiate with him was a hassle. I've had less problems dealing with so-called justice warriors. So-called justice warriors? Or social justice warriors? I don't know. Who? So-called justice warriors, that mafia/vigilance group that runs around solving crimes in swimsuits. Oh gee. Oh yeah, those artificially blonde, artificially tan folks with big blunt objects, yeah? They're an interesting group, you know? They only accept people born or raised in South California and go through hellish training on a daily basis. They have to. No normal person can run around in a swimsuit in this cold weather. They have an interesting view on the world and how it works, but they're pretty sensitive too. Yeah. I mean, we all know what they're trying to go for. This is social justice warriors. Let's see, what do we have? What do I have more than we have two of? Well, the Baltic Porter. Hard made. This is a strong one. 7%. I think that's the last one we have two of, though. Those two. Baltic Porter, right? I guess we'll drink one of the really strong ones. This is the strongest ones. Okay. The Baltic Porter. This is a 7% slow beer. I don't know what the fuck they mean by that, but this is the last type we have two of. Oh God, I have a feeling I won't like this one. Oh my God. Ooh. Huh. I haven't drank of this yet. I wonder how well I'll be able to take this. Ooh, it has an extremely It actually has a very salty smell. Holy shit. I have a bad feeling about this one. This was not a good one. Oh, God. Holy shit. I do not think I even want to finish this one. Really, just believe it or not, this tastes like it has had fucking jalapenos or something put in it. And very much salt. I do not like the taste of that. I don't even think I'll finish that. It was, this one is just too strong. Too, salt and bitter for my taste. Pretty sensitive too. Too many outlets have insulted them in the past, so they are trigger happy against defamation. Okay, so let's see. The two 4.7s, they're still good enough to drink. Again, this fucking Baltic Porter. Pig and Rooster. Two of this one too. No, this one I don't see me drinking. No, I don't want to even finish this. It's just too, as I said, too salt and bitter. Salt specifically. What else do we have? We have two other ones of them that I haven't tasted yet. One is US Red Ale at 6%. So I have a feeling this one will be a bit of a stronger time too, but maybe not as much. But then we have another one here. Stallhagen Ceremony, French Jubilee beer. Also 4.7. Let's have one of those. Let's put this other one I didn't want back here, so I won't accidentally tip it over or anything like that. Let's have this 4.7. How many? 1, 2. This is the third one. That was the third one technically, but oh God. This one has a bad smell too. Maybe I won't like this one after all. Oof. It tastes like some, I mean, like it smells like some sort of fucking weird fruit or vegetable. I know, it's weird. Oh, it's a weird description. I've had a dozen guys in Speedos talking to me about some new news while flaunting their bags of batteries. Okay. And they were still more polite than the producer guy. Let's taste this one then. That was a bad taste. Oh my God. We hit two really bad beers in a row there. Holy fucking shit. Nuh-uh. Oh my god. I don't want to finish this one either. Haha. 2 beers open in a row here. No, good. This one, I mean, this one wasn't as salt or strong as that one, the Baltic Porter, but this ceremony, Starhagen one, it sounded, it smells, I mean, it tastes like some sort of really bad, like, tastes like a really bad, like, vegetable. I don't know, it has a vegetable taste, which is bad. Some bad tasting vegetable. I can't say which vegetable, but nuh-uh. This ain't doing it. These 2 beers. These 2 ones ain't good. Not cutting it. Just to show. Fucking hell. Just show. Starhagen honungsöl and Hefeweizen. These 2 are good. These 2 are good. Honey beer and Hefeweizen. These 2 that I don't even want to finish, honestly, because they taste that bad. The Baltic Porter and the Ceremony ones, they're bad. I don't want them. I'll just pour those out later. Unless there's somewhere to preserve them. Like, I don't know. If I had some good way to preserve them. I don't know. I was gonna think about it. Watching a banana hammock move at the same time as a bag of batteries was more pleasant. I'm pretty sure there's a banana hammock and bags of batteries audience somewhere though. What the hell are they even talking about? Well, I'm out. Thank you, please come again. Yeah. That was tiring. Hey Jill, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, I can't take the helmet off. Ha. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take a Valkyrie type white knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know? I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property. What? Did you run out of air? I just realized you served the Valkyrie in Valhalla. Haha. Shit. Don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see. Where was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey Iris, I need some unclogging advice. Iris? I've heard Chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend? More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust boss. Yep. Yeah. I just hope you're right. Hey, honey. Can you see me? Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Yo, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello. Oh, hello, Dorothy. Wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit, then. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a VIC jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics of, or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see. Another person is invisible. Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people, where you can only see a few articles of clothes floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that would make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other material take any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them, and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked.